You know what I don't understand though? Is like, have you ever thought about whenever like you get cold, why do your nipples shrivel up? Or not shrivel up? Why do they get hard?
They get hard, but your dick shrivels.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't understand how the fuck that happens.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense to me personally.
You know what really sucks? Like when you go to pee and it's cold, and then you're sitting like you're like pooping. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
sitting down and you're like, you get that little, you know, that little shake,
No, dude, have you realized though?
and then like you go to pee and it shoots out under the seat
Yeah,
and it like gleeks on
dude,
on
I
your
hate that
pants.
shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, dude?
that
That
sucks.
shit's horrible.
But like, have you realized though? Whenever you are like, sometimes you get that when you're like having a good piss too, where you'll just be like pissing, and it's never like right in the beginning of your pee. It's either like
It's at the end. You gotta
it's
get that
it's
last
either like
in the
like
middle
in the middle or right
or
at
at
the
the
end,
end.
dude.
Yeah,
And you're sitting there and you just it's
that
just like a little one, bro.
get that little shake at the end.
Yeah,
Just get that
yeah.
last little bit out. Yeah,
All right, you want to
beautiful.
fucking you want to do the intro?
Yeah, I can. What's up, guys? Welcome back to TETV. Man,
Would you forget our fucking name?
wow. A little bit different setup in here
Yeah,
on a table. It's a little bit more comfortable, relaxed.
I honestly personally like this setup better.
Yeah, no, this is all right. I can deal with
Plus,
this.
you guys could actually see our fucking flag fully now. So
Yeah,
enjoy that. That's the
there it
same
is.
flag, by the way, that you guys can buy on our shop tetv.com, where you can buy all of our merch. Which once again we're gonna fucking shout that out every episode.
Buy that merch.
Fuck yeah.
Buy that merch. Um, use that code TETV free.
You
Man, I got the
okay?
stutters today.
Jesus, dude.
Use that code TETV free. Buy a shirt, buy a hat, get a free koozie. Anything but a koozie, you get a free koozie. Yeah,
It's a good fucking
I like that. I'm
you
cool with it.
delivered that pretty well,
I
dude.
know. After I
After you stuttered and
brought it
you gotta
in,
compose yourself.
yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. Dude, people that stutter, like that shit scares me, bro.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
actual people that stutter to get like stuck and they're like, ah,
Yeah.
ah.
I don't know what's
What
gonna
the
happen in
fuck?
that
Yeah, dude,
situation.
are you like okay?
Like I feel like there's either like two things that's gonna happen there. I feel like one, they're either gonna complete the sentence, or two, they're just gonna have a stroke.
I
And I
feel
feel
like
like there's
I
no in
feel like
between.
that's like when your internet lags, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah, dude.
saying? Like
Yeah, like have you ever seen like videos of people doing like lagging in real
yeah.
life?
Uh-huh.
Like we're like dudes will be like walking and then he'll go to like open the door and then the door will like crack him in the face and
Yeah.
then he'll walk through the door. Like I feel like that's how like people that stutter, I feel like that's how like their day goes
But they'll
on
be like in
daily.
mid sentence and they'll be like, "Hey, how's your day?" Go, you know what I mean? Like that's you
Yeah.
like want to fucking hit them and be like, "Are you okay, bro?" Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You're
You
fucking
gotta like restart the router, bro.
your ping shot through the roof, bro. What the fuck happened to you? You know what I mean?
Ping, bro.
You're at like 300 ping right now. What the fuck happened? Yeah.
Once again, I just want to clarify. For anybody new, we're assholes. So no offense to like people that stutter or anything, but like I mean it's kind of the truth. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
you
but
guys are
come
right.
on, bro. Yeah, fix it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Like speech therapy, bro.
All right. My first
Yeah.
start off is what is your most feminine guilty pleasure song that you listen to
Fuck, that is a good question.
and like you'll be bumping down the road to this and you'll roll up at like a stoplight and there's
And
like a
change
group of
immediately.
big dudes and you either like turn it down or
Or
roll
change.
your windows
Yep.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you won't change it though, because you're fucking into that song.
Yeah, dude. No, I'll
Like-
turn it down and like listen to it at like a normal level or like
Yeah.
roll the windows up so they can't hear it.
Yeah.
But like, what's your most like
You know it's crazy.
feminine?
I fucking played it today. But like I played a remix of it. I would definitely say that it's probably between two songs. It's probably between It's probably between Replay. You know which one that is?
Mm-mm.
Like Shawty's like a
Yeah,
melody
okay, I
in
got
my
you.
head. That one. Or My Heart's a Stereo. It definitely between one of those two.
That's
bro.
it, bro.
Those are like the main two.
Oh,
for
them are
sure.
like normal songs for me, dude.
But what is yours then?
Dude, like I'll be like I'll be like
Like
jamming
some
like
Katy Perry
nah,
or some
bro.
shit?
Yeah, well, yeah, but like I'll be jamming like High School Musical riding down the road and shit, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to God, you know what I mean. I'm real. I'll be jamming a High School Musical. You know what I mean.
No, you know what's some crazy shit though? I
We're
realized, bro.
all in this together. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean,
I'll be
yeah, it's a
fucking
banger. It's a
rolling to that
banger.
down the
Yeah, of
road,
course.
and then like I'll pull up to somebody and I'll be like, turn it down.
Yeah.
Or roll the windows up and be like, they're not ready for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
I listen to like Alanis Morissette or like I don't know, something like real gay. You know what I
No, no,
mean?
no, because like
And like not like gay, but like just like I shouldn't
real girly.
like you look at me and I should not be listening to
Yeah.
this shit. But here I am, like
And not only are you listening to it, you're sitting there fucking singing it and
yeah,
bopping your
dude.
head
Like
to
I'll
it
be
too.
rolling down the road like Stevie Nicks, thinking I'm like a bad like hippie,
Yeah,
like I'm a bad hippie bitch
I agree.
rolling down the road, and then I like look and get like a reality check, and I'm like, nah, I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
No, but like I've played this song whenever we were at the gym before. You know that song Levitating by
yeah,
whatever the fuck her name
yeah,
is? Dude, that song's a banger too.
right.
And like that I would probably say that's one of those
But the
songs as
bad
well.
part is like Dua Lipa's in that song
That's who it
with
is.
the baby.
No, debate she took the baby out now.
Well, whatever. But even like with the baby, I'll only sing Dua Lipa's part because I'm the bad bitch in that scenario
Yeah,
driving down the road. You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah. I 100% agree.
We all do it. Like
Yeah.
everybody can act like they're hard, but at some point or another, either you're at home by yourself or driving down the road by yourself, and you do it. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
I'd
You
be
can,
fucking sitting there
and you
cleaning.
can't, dude. Anytime
Yeah.
I'll be driving into work, trying to like get in the zone, and then
Yeah.
be listening to High School Musical on the fucking
Yeah.
way. You know what I mean? And I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. You can think I'm a bitch for that. I
Yeah.
don't care. It is what it is.
No, I mean I agree. So cats or dogs?
Like pets,
Yeah. Like a cat
dogs,
or a dog?
dogs.
Like I mean like if you had to eat one, which one would it be?
um, I mean, people eat both.
Yeah, of course. But like, have you ever thought about this though? Have you ever went to like a Japanese or Chinese restaurant and like they got like General Tso's chicken and shit? What
Yeah,
if that is just dog?
dude. I
Like if it is
all right. Here's the thing.
fire, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, here's the thing. It got to be cat. It has to be.
You think?
Yeah, that's the cheaper option.
I mean, it is, but like,
How
what the
many?
fuck? What
How many
actually
times?
is General Tso's
How many
chicken?
times do people actually pay for cats?
What do you mean?
How many times do people actually pay for cats as pets? Like very rarely. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah. No, I
Like
think
people will
about
just
that.
be like, "Oh, I found this kitten. Now it's my pet." Like
Yeah,
dogs, like you know, you gotta
they're
like
fucking. You gotta dish out a bunch of money
you're
for
right.
that.
You got to go find somebody
Yeah,
that has dogs. And even if you go to a shelter, they're like, we got to make sure that this dog likes you.
yeah,
And I'm like, listen, this dog likes anybody that gives it food in a house and it doesn't live in a cage for its whole life. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
I agree.
Like, so cats obviously are the cheaper option. And plus,
Yeah,
I know for a fact, I've seen the people that own the Chinese place in Little Bamboo. I know for a fact I've seen them pick up a cat off the side of the road and take it.
but on the
I
same
know I've
sense
seen them
though,
do it,
like
and
in the same sense,
I will go to my grave with that fact.
like what actually is General Tso's chicken though?
It's chicken.
But is it though?
Listen, I'm
And
not a
who the
fucking
fuck's General Tso?
I don't know, but I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't fucking know what it is. I don't know if there's a test that you can find out if it's a fucking cat or not.
Like this in the same sense though, if you think about it,
Like
what
have
the
you
fuck is
ever
orange chicken?
like have you ever thought that like General Tso's had whiskers or something like that? Like you got like a bad
Yeah,
piece of it and you were like, oh
yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm talking about. But like, you know what I mean though? What the fuck's orange chicken? Because like, is there different like colors of chicken that I don't know about?
no, it's a fucking sauce.
Are you sure though?
Yeah.
What if it's an orange cat though?
It ain't a fucking orange cat.
But think about it
It
though.
ain't a fucking orange
It
cat.
could be.
No. All right. So I wrote this one down because this jacks me off all the time at fucking work.
Okay.
I know you guys order out a lot for work, but like we have to eat in the building at work.
Mm-hmm.
So what what's the smelliest food somebody can put in like a shared microwave that like pisses everybody off?
Fish.
100%.
Without question, bro.
Without doubt.
Because I get back from wherever the fuck we go that day.
Right.
And my friend told me the one time actually it happened probably a few weeks ago. He said, "Dude, do not walk in the fucking office." I said,
Yeah.
"Why?" And he said, "Because it smells like absolute raw pussy." And I walked in there, dude, and immediately just got hit in the face with fish. And like, I'm not saying the fish is bad because I personally like certain fish, but dude, I
Like
don't know why,
like
but it
dudes
was
would be on
so
their health
strong.
kicks eating like tuna or
Oh
salmon, like
yeah.
those little vacuum packs of
Mhm.
it, you know? And like I'd be hungry walking into staff dining and then
And then
fucking
walk right back
walk
out
right
and
back out and be like, you know
yep,
what?
I'm not that
I'll
hungry.
just take a chew outside. I'm good. Like
Yeah,
I don't need food now.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like you can't even buy a bag of chips at that point,
Yeah.
you know. But like we've had I think our work microwave has been abused more than
Oh, I
anybody
agree.
can imagine because
I
like
agree.
nobody ever cleans it out. And
Mhm.
we had this one dude
Ours is the same.
we had this one dude that worked with us that was like an animal.
Yeah.
So he would take the breakfast sausages and just grab them out of the container and just set them right on the glass dish that like
Yeah.
rotates.
Okay.
And then with nothing on them, with it on nothing but the
Yeah.
glass, and then just heat it up, nuke them, and then just grab them and walk away with them. So like all that grease and shit was still on the bottom of
Yeah.
it. So I was like, you know what? I'm done microwaving stuff at work.
Yeah.
The toaster oven's fucked.
Dude, that's why you just bring in like a PB&J.
Dude,
Just call it a day.
it's the safest option
Yeah.
anymore, dude. It's ridiculous.
I agree. I do.
People are so foul with community stuff. Like
Yeah.
if I ever make stuff, I either have a Tupperware container that I just stick in there, or and like you lit it too, so in case it
Yeah.
like
I'm
blows up,
I'm the same way, yeah.
or like you set it on a paper towel or something, so like it doesn't, you know what I mean?
See,
Like
dude, that pisses me off though, because now that you say that, like anything that like is a public thing and people are like, "Yeah, that's not mine, so I'm not gonna clean that." And they like make that a point
yeah,
not
they're
to
like
clean
I'm
it.
just absolutely gonna destroy it because
Yeah,
it's not mine and
exactly.
I don't give a shit.
And like, have you ever realized that like it's the same way with like public bathrooms? Like
Oh,
people don't have any etiquette when it comes to public bathrooms, and that pisses me off.
dude, we went to a lake and fished like 2 Sundays ago or something like that.
Yeah.
3 Sundays. I don't remember how long ago it was. But anyways, I was like, man, dude, I gotta piss so bad. So I find a latrine, right?
Okay.
And like, it's like one of them latrines where you piss in. It's like you're pissing into the cave to
Yeah.
nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of cool. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, it is cool.
But I walk in there and it's just a stand up toilet with like just a seat, no lid.
Yeah.
Thank God. But there was just like shit on the back of the toilet and the wall.
Yeah.
So like you can tell this dude ran in there, pulled his pants down as he was mid sit, just shit, and it hit the wall. Like
Yeah.
and like never attempted to clean it up. And it was just like caked on there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
thank God I don't have to go because like this would have been the worst day of my
Yeah.
life.
But have
It's
you
like
ever
I'm
realized though?
peeing, like you pee in there and you're like this
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Like
Have you ever realized though, if you have to shit bad enough, it doesn't matter where it is, it's happening.
yeah, I can tell you right now, if I had to shit bad enough, I probably would have layered that toilet paper up
Yeah.
like an Egyptian prince and like
Oh
just
yeah.
mummified it,
Oh
just
yeah.
sat down on it
I'm the
because
same way, dude.
it just is what it is.
Yeah, I agree. So what's the weirdest question you have ever asked someone to get to know them better?
Mm,
I figured that you'd have to think about this one.
yeah, I don't know.
Because honestly, in my head, I still have to sit here and think about it. But like I felt like it'd be an interesting question to ask though, because like it's actually one that has to make you think, you know?
Yeah, I hate stuff that makes me have to think. Um, I don't know. See, that's hard for me because I really don't want to get to know people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like the only reason that I know you is because I have to know you. You know what I mean?
But like, have you ever realized though, if you ever meet someone new, like you always have like your go-to question that you ask them to like get to know someone every time? Like my go-to question every time is like, so like what brand of music do you listen to? That's like my go-to question
You
every time.
actually ask living human beings that?
Yes, and if they don't say rap, I'm so disappointed every single time. But like, have you ever realized though, have
Yeah, like my standard question for getting to know somebody is like, "How's it going, bud?" Like that's literally it. And then
no, but I
I
mean like really getting to know someone.
yeah, I don't get to know people like that. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, yeah, I
everybody that
guess.
I know, I have a common interest with in some way. You know what I mean? Like
Or
you're either my
actually,
family, I work with you, or we've been friends forever. Like
yeah.
I don't just go out and be like, "Hey man, what's up?" Do you like dinosaurs? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking do that. So
No, no, like, I mean, like, see, like, the new people we hire, like, I'm normally the one that trains them, and, like, I've realized something, like, there's 2 questions that I'll ask, the music one, or I'll be like, "So, like, what sports do you watch?" And that one I think is, like, my first question that I ask,
don't you hate people that like when you ask that kind of question
and
that
they're like, "I
like
don't watch
I
sports."
don't watch sports, I don't listen to music, I don't watch TV, and
I
you're like,
hate
do
that
you do you
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
exist? And they're
Do you
like,
do you
no,
do anything?
no. So like, I just like, you know, fucking paint and
I
like,
build puzzles. Like, no, you
yeah,
don't.
no, you don't, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate people that are like buzzkills with those kind of
Yeah.
questions because like, there's no way that you don't like music. You know what I
And,
mean?
like, I'm taking the time out of my day to, like,
And like,
actually
even if
ask
they
you a
do and they
question.
answer it weird, I even try to be like nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like, you know, like you listen to rock music, and they're like, no, I listen to Japanese EDM, and you're like, okay, that's
That's
cool.
interesting.
Never listened to that, but you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
guess I'm doing something tonight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what the fuck kind of
But
answer
then the
is that?
main thing is though, you go home and you completely forget about that whole entire
Yeah. Or
conversation.
I actually go listen to it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what kind of fucking idiot is this dude? You know what I mean? Like,
Never
what?
talking to that
Yeah, fuck
guy.
that guy. I don't want to
Yeah.
talk to him. You know. Um.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the worst drink for a dude to order a bar is? Like,
Like, are we talking about like embarrassing?
yeah, like
Like
that was
like something that like you're gonna regret later.
no, like because I've ordered plenty of drinks that I knew I was going to regret later, but like,
Yeah.
you know, what's the most embarrassing drink a dude's going to order at the club?
So like basically a guy ordering like a bitch drink. That's like
Yeah,
kind of the thing you're getting at.
yeah. Like if a dude's like, give me a wine cooler, I'm looking at that guy and going,
See,
what's wrong with you,
in the
dude?
same sense, like our family is like a family that comes from like the guys drink beer
Yeah,
and the girls drink girl drinks, right?
right,
So if a guy walks into the bar and is like, "Hey, give me a seltzer," I'm like,
bitch.
"What the fuck?"
Right,
Like,
bitch.
yeah, I'm just looking at it.
Drink a
I
beer,
agree.
get a whiskey and Coke.
Or
You know what I
you
mean?
know what's really weird though? Like I've heard dudes be like, "Yeah, my favorite drink is Pink Whitney," and I'm like, "Are you transgender or like that
So
is
that's
no
so
that's
that's what
no guy's
that's
favorite
what I'm
drink."
getting at is like, you know, like when you go to like Ocean City or like on vacation somewhere to some crazy place, and
Yeah,
like there's those girls walking around with those like bong drinks, like
yeah,
those real long, slender things that
mhm,
got some fruity shit in there
yeah,
that like glows in the dark and shit. You know
yeah,
what I
and it's
mean?
got like a loopy straw and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But like if a dude orders one of them, bro, like suspect.
Oh yeah,
Something
I
suspect. You know
agree.
what I
I
mean? Like
agree.
I can't honestly look at you and be like, bruh. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it just doesn't happen. I can't
yeah,
I can't look at you like that. So like when a dude walks into the club and he's like, I'll take a Shirley Temple. I'm like, you won't though. You know what I mean? You won't.
yeah, yeah. I
You
agree.
won't.
Yeah,
You want some Jaeger? Like you want something normal?
yeah,
What's wrong with you?
I agree.
Would you like to use the women's restroom? Like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? They
we
sit down to pee in there. I don't
yeah.
know. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand.
We don't yet have a unisex bathroom, but
Yeah.
we're getting there. Yeah, no, I
Like cause
agree.
I especially like when girls order like hard drinks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like Kate will order a Jack and Coke. And I'm like, yes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's like a regular drink that like regular people drink all the time. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But like if a dude walks in, he's like, yeah, I'll have a Long Island iced tea. Like, no, you won't, little girl.
yeah,
You know what I mean? No, you won't.
yeah.
You can have a beer or you can have a shot of whiskey and then you're going the fuck
See,
home.
dude, but there's like some days though where I'm just like, I'm feeling a little fruity. Maybe a Long Island iced tea wouldn't be so
No,
bad.
see, like I like you said, like when we have family parties and like the girls make sangria, like some
Yeah,
sangria is fucking
I
delicious, and
agree.
I'll give it that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit there and drink it all day. I'll
yeah.
use it as like a little
Kickstarter.
no, like a little like I've been drinking beer all day and I'd like something to switch it up for like a
Yeah,
drink. You know what I mean? I'll have some sangria or something like that.
yeah,
You know? Other than that, dude, like if you're the dude sitting there with it and like a little fucking palm tree or a little umbrella in your glass,
yeah,
yeah,
having a beach day with the
Something's
girls.
wrong with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go paint your fingernails. Like, what the fuck?
I agree, dude.
What is happening?
So what breakfast cereal has influenced your life the most?
Dude, I was big on like, you remember like Count Chocula?
Yeah.
And like Frankenberries?
Yeah.
And like Boo Berries? Dude, that shit made
that
me.
shit
I'm
was
telling
fire.
you, that shit made me right now.
Yeah.
Like, because then like, my mom was like, she was okay with it. Like, she'd buy that shit and then be like, get on a kick, and she'd be like, that shit's all sugar. That shit ain't no good for you. And then I'd be
go buy like
Cheerios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kicks. I don't want fucking Kicks, bro. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
But no, it wouldn't be Cheerios.
And she'd get mad. She'd get mad because I eat her Special K shit that had the freeze dried strawberries in. That shit was awesome. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "No, I eat the Raisin Bran." I'm like, I don't fucking want Raisin Bran. You know what I mean? That's child abuse. No, I want Captain Crunch, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's the cereal, bro.
Yes.
That's
like,
that's
I
what I was hoping.
I didn't even care about Lucky Charms, bro. And it had literal marshmallows in there. I didn't give a fuck about Lucky Charms.
But have you ever realized that every time you ate Lucky Charms, you only ate the marshmallows?
Because they had to show, they literally made that point to where they literally sell Lucky Charms just marshmallows.
Yeah. Because nobody gives a fuck.
So obviously
about,
they knew that just their cereal was dog shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They knew. They were like, you know what? Everybody picks our fucking marshmallows out, so we might as well just sell bags of them.
Yeah.
But do you remember? Because your mom did this shit too. She'd buy them giant fucking 3-pound sacks of fucking cereal.
Yeah.
You know, from like the Walmart generic section, and that shit was okay too. I didn't mind them shits.
Yeah.
They was knockoff, you know,
but they were still fire.
They were still fire though.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
It was still cereal.
It was Cocoa Puffs, bro.
Fuck you know what I mean? It was.
Reese Puffs changed my life.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cookie Crisp changed my life.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's a fucking anthology of cereals that changed the game for me, because after I got over one, I was like, man, that shit was good. Then they'd be like, here's Cookie Crisp. And I'm like, God damn, that shit.
Dude, I was talking about this with my friend today though. Have you ever realized though that like not only was like Captain Crunch fire, right?
Yeah.
But like, is that the one with like the fucking cinnamon shit?
No.
Which one is that?
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever realized that, like, especially with my almond milk, like, have you realized after you ate all the shit and the cinnamon's in there and you drink the milk, that's the most delicious milk you ever taste in your life, dude.
God's nectar, man.
It is.
But also, you just made me think about this. When all the cereal boxes started to get low, I don't know if you guys ever did this. My parents will fucking laugh their asses off to this, because we would have like the end of the cereal day.
Yeah.
To where they take like 3 boxes of random fucking cereal that was about to be out, just combine them, bro.
Yeah.
And just like throw them all together and be like, fucking eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, the sad part is though, is that shit was fine.
Like, but it has cinnamon and marshmallows and Captain Crunch, and I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. You know what I mean? It's awesome, but it's terrible at the same time. You know what I mean?
Dude.
And then like that made me think of like leftovers like Sunday, bro. They'd go to clean out the fridge and they'd like lay it all out.
Yeah.
Everything that was cooked for the week, there was something left. There was like a fucking random pork chop left. There was some fucking baked ziti left. You know what I mean? One single cabbage roll. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they'd be like, all right, we're going to hash this out between 3 of us, because it was just me, my mom, and my dad.
Yeah.
And like, I'd be like, what in the fuck is happening? Because my plate would look like, you know.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like steamed broccoli, a piece of a fucking cabbage roll, a piece of a pork chop. My dad would be like, that pork chop's for me. Don't fucking give it to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just going to waste it. So like, we had leftover day, and I was just like, I don't eat leftovers now. Like if I don't finish something, they're like, do you want a box? I'm like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless I'm going to eat it in 3 hours, I don't want it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just because of that. They ruined leftovers for me, because that pork chop would be tough as fuck. It'd be like chewing on a hockey puck, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be all stringy, caught in your teeth and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be fighting to get it out. No, dude. I fuck leftovers. Fuck mixed cereal day. I wasn't about it, bro. And then like with the big bags of cereal, my mom didn't understand that you had to like roll that shit up and put like a chip clip on it.
Yeah.
Because that shit would be stale in like a day. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like one day it'd be the whole bag would be destroyed, and then you had to eat it for like 3 months.
Yeah. And if you didn't,
you wasted it, bro.
Yeah.
You ate it. You had to eat
more. Be grounded.
You had to eat more on mixed cereal day, dude. Fucking Fruity Pebbles, Trick cereal, dude. Legends.
Oh yeah.
I could go on for hours,
dude. I could still listen to the fucking Cocoa Puff song on like to this day. I could probably fucking recite it word for word, dude. I love that cereal.
Yeah, dude. I fucking those mixed cereal days were rough because you'd have like chocolatey, cinnamony milk
Yeah.
with Captain Crunch, like, and like
But
at the
did you
bottom
drink
of
the
the
milk?
yeah, but at the bottom of the bag, it was all just ground cereal from like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you would just get this ground, like it turned into like a fucking oatmeal, and you'd be sitting there eating like this gravel,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it wasn't cereal anymore; it was just dust.
Yeah.
Eat it, you're good, you'll be all right. It was stale dust of everything that you ate over the month.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
But you still ate it
I
though.
still ate. I had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I had to. We were forced. There was no mom, I don't like this. Mom, I
Yeah.
don't want this. It was fucking eat it or die there. Who
Yeah.
cares? You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah.
And I mean, you know, to a certain extent, it's made me who I am today because I don't fuck around with food. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I eat it and it's over. Like, I'm
Mhm.
done. You know what I mean? I don't waste food. I just eat it and here, you know,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
No, I agree though. You want to go with yours or you want me to go with mine?
No, you
Alrighty. What is something that you do or own that makes you soft?
something I do or own that makes me soft.
Do you want me to go
Yeah,
first?
good.
So I feel like something that I own personally that makes me so soft, but at the same time, I fucking love them, dude. And like, I don't even care if it makes me soft. It's fucking pajamas, bro. Like, pajamas makes you so soft, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I love them, dude.
yeah, I don't own any of those. Not anymore, at least.
I still don't care, dude. I have
Yeah.
like, I'll have like pajamas for every fucking holiday if I really had to.
Yeah, that was the one thing this year, Case. Like, we all get matching Christmas pajamas.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, do you want a set? I'm like, and she's like, well, you're getting a set.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what I mean? I don't sleep in pajamas. I
I
literally
mean, I don't either, but
I
I
sleep
wear
in
them
my
around.
boxers, you know what
I
I
wear
mean?
'em
But like to
around.
wear them around on Christmas, dude, they were pretty comfortable. I gotta give
Exactly,
it
that's
to
what I'm
I gotta
saying.
give it to them. It was
Yeah.
comfortable. Like it's nothing that sweatpants couldn't fix, but you know what I mean? But at the same
But
time,
it's pajamas, though.
they were comfortable. I gotta
Yeah.
give, you know. Yeah, I don't like I said, the softest thing that I probably do is listen to so much bitch music and have like
Yeah.
a full on concert by myself in my house
Have you realized though that like music hits
to
so
nobody.
different in the shower? Like I have a
Always.
full ass concert in the fucking shower.
Yeah,
man.
dude, but I literally will do it in my bedroom while I'm like getting ready to go somewhere, have
Yeah.
a full concert. And they'll be like, well, I'll show up and they'll be like, why are you so fucking sweaty? And I'm like, dude, I did 3 encores of fucking Katy Perry tonight. You don't even
Yeah.
understand. You know what I mean? You don't get it. You don't get it. But
Dude, I kind of want to get LEDs in the shower for that reason.
dude, fucking LEDs.
Wouldn't that be dope though?
No,
Like LEDs
I'm
in
not
the
a fan.
shower.
I'm not a fan of the LEDs.
I love LEDs, dude.
Yeah, I think it's a generational thing.
I don't
It
think so.
comes with age. Like you, after a while, you're just like, nah, they're kind of fucking.
But at the same
You
time,
know.
though, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to each their own. I'm just not
Yeah. I mean, I
you
like
know.
them personally.
But the softest thing that I do, God, I gotta fucking think about this. You know,
Yeah.
it's tough because like I feel like I'm a hard ass in like 90% of my life, but I do
You
do
are.
some bitch stuff though. I do some
Oh, yeah,
bitch.
you
I
do.
do some
Yeah, you
bitch
do.
stuff. Um,
You're like a fucking woman on her period sometimes. You know that? You
that is
really are,
true. I do
dude.
get moody.
You
I
do.
do get moody
You
as
do get
fuck
fucking moody.
sometimes.
It's like you have cramps.
But that's necessary though. I feel like you need to have one person at all times that's just like a straight pessimist. Like everybody can't be optimistic every time.
Well, no, I mean, there's just like
It levels out the
sometimes.
room. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like everybody's
because
like, "This is a great idea," and I'm sitting back here going, "This is a fucking horrible idea." And they're like, "Well, let's readjust. Let's rethink this for a second."
no, because there's
There
just
you
like
go.
sometimes where like I ask you just like a question, just a straight question. I just want a yes or no answer for
And I
it.
just look at you or just don't even respond.
Yeah, dude. Like I'll ask you like sometimes I'll just be like, so like how was work today? And you'll just be like, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like why can't
The
you just
funniest
give me a
part
straight
is even
answer?
people trying to like text me or call me, like
Yeah.
you know where I'm at, or like you know I'm home or I'm doing, and I'm completely free. And
and you
somebody will
won't
try to
answer.
call me and I just don't answer the phone.
I fucking hate
And
that,
people will
dude.
be like, why don't you answer the phone? I'm like, because fuck them. That's why. They're
Yeah.
like, but they might have needed something. I'm like, nah, if they needed it bad enough, they'd have called back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Eh.
But the worst part is when I call you like 2 or 3 times in a row and you still won't answer.
Yeah. And then once you
And
get
then
up,
you won't even text me, bro. I'll fucking text you and then you'll be like, yeah, bro, sorry. I
and
was
then once you
sleeping.
get to like 3 times of calling me, I'm like, now he's just being a petty bitch. And I'm definitely not answering
Yeah.
the phone now. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
you know what the worst part is though? Is like I'll text you, I'll call you like twice and then text you, and then you'll text me like 3 days later and be like, yeah, sorry, bro, I was sleeping. And I'm like, but you weren't though. Like I
but
know
like,
you weren't.
even like my friends from work will like tag us all in something that like pertains to work that was a funny meme or something like
Yeah.
that. And everybody else will respond to it and I fucking won't.
Yeah.
And they're like, why does fucking Drew Check never respond to that shit? And literally the one person that posted one time was like, because I know that he'll just come into work and be like, that was fucking funny. And then that's
Yeah.
the end of it. And she was like, that's how he is. Like he doesn't
I
care to
mean,
fucking
yeah.
respond. Like it doesn't. Why, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no need. There's no need to.
I mean, sometimes I ask you like an important question about the podcast though, and then you just won't respond.
Yeah. It happens, bro. I
But
don't
it
know.
doesn't.
I'm out here living my best life, man.
All
Trying
right.
to at least.
Okay.
All right, bro. So my last one I got for you is like when you were in school, because I have plenty of these.
Mhm.
What was the funniest shit your parents said to you? Like now that's funny, that at the time probably aggravated the shit out of you about school. Like the one that comes to mind for me is like the one year I was getting a bad grade in English.
Yeah.
And my mom's response to that was, it's fucking English. It's literally the language that we speak.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I've
that's not
gotten
what the
that.
fucking class is
I've
about.
gotten
You
that.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not the class. It's not what the class is about. I know
Yeah.
it's been like, you know, 17, 20 years since you've been out of high school. That
Yeah.
ain't what the fucking class is about no more. If that
Yeah.
was what it was about when you were in high school was fucking easy then. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm out here reading Shakespeare. I don't fucking understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't English. That's not
Yeah,
learning
I agree.
English, you know? And like that was always the thing that I got was it's literally the language that we speak. How the fuck can you be doing that
I've
back?
gotten that too.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe if that was a Spanish thing,
Yeah.
you know, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's an easy fucking language to learn. Got it. You know, I understand that point. But English is about reading and
Yeah.
fucking shit that I didn't care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree
It's
with
dumb. Yeah, that was one of the dumb things that I got. Also, my torment for getting bad grades in school was the funniest shit in the world because like my mom would make me bring every book that I had home
that. Yeah.
to study,
Even if it didn't pertain to the
even
same
if it
class.
even if it didn't pertain. Like if you had a
Yeah.
bad grade in English and you didn't have a bad grade in science,
Then you're
guess what?
bringing
You're,
your science book home.
sure as fuck bringing that science
Yeah.
book up. Dude, in like middle school, I blew out 3 backpacks in one fucking year.
Yeah.
1 year, I blew out 3 backpacks.
That
I had
doesn't
one like
surprise me.
stapled together,
Yeah.
like ghetto as fuck. And my mom was like, "You're bringing every book home until them grades improve." I'm like, I don't understand. I got back problems,
Yeah.
bro. Like, what? How is that gonna help? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, dude, like, do you remember AR points?
Yeah.
For me, that was the absolute worst shit in school because
See, I don't know if anybody else knows what the fuck
it's
that is.
accelerated reading.
We had to like read books
Yeah.
and take tests on them, and it would accrue you points, and you had to have so many points a quarter of school.
Yeah.
It was so fucking stupid. And like, if you read like giant books like fucking War and Peace or the Bible or something
Yeah.
fucking stupid, you had like 1,000 points, and you never had to do it again
Yeah.
for that quarter. But like everybody else was like, I'm gonna try to read like fucking Goosebumps and
Yeah.
easy shit. You know what I mean? That
And
I
I
can
was
read
one
like
of those
10.
people.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I know he was,
Dude,
too, yeah.
fucking right. I was
Yeah.
trying to read my yearbook and get AR points,
Yeah.
dude. Swear to God. Like,
Dude, see, like, the thing is, though, like, I try to cheat, like, my whole entire way throughout that, dude. Like, I try to have people take my tests and whatnot because, like, I'm not one of those people
or just
that's gonna
take
sit there-
random tests and
Yeah.
try to get like
and
the
you take
points
it over
on
and
it.
over again.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then eventually they started catching on, and they were like, "Well, obviously you didn't fucking read this book because like you're somewhat of a smart kid. You're not gonna fucking sit there and fail this test 40 times until you finally get it right." And the worst part is like it was only like 10 questions, bro,
Mhm.
and that was it.
Yep.
So like, why did it take me so many tries to get it right? It shouldn't have.
Yeah, dude. That was torture in itself because, like I said before, I literally will read a book, read 3 lines, be like, "What did I just read?" Read it over again,
Yeah.
get tired, take a nap. You know what I mean?
And
So
then
by the
come
time,
back and read the same 3 lines.
yeah, and be like, "Where was I?" You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, anytime I ever got in trouble at home, my mom would just be like, "Just go to your room and read your fucking AR books." You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I'd be in my room on my floor, like flipping through like 3 pages, and then like in 10 minutes, I was like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? She'd come in, kick my door open, and be like, "Are you fucking reading?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? Like, I
This
got the book
book's great.
upside down and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know.
See, dude, that was the worst thing though, because like you did you have to do like the fucking summer reading projects too?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, it would take me like almost all summer to read like one book.
Yeah, they started those on us in like my like junior year of high school. And like, so you had to read one that was like fiction, you had to read one that was nonfiction. You had to
Yeah.
report on both of
Yeah.
them. So I read some bullshit nonfiction one, or some bullshit fiction one, I should say, that was like, I don't know, easy as fuck to write a report on. I forget. It
Yeah.
was like something that was like less than 200 pages and like whatever. But then my nonfiction one, I read this entire fucking biography of John Hancock because I'm like a fucking history weirdo.
Yeah.
Read
So
it cover to cover, write this excellent report on it. Everybody was like, "Well, why was that so hard?" I'm like, because listen, we had to read like The Hobbit in high school, right?
yeah.
And I don't give a fuck about dragons
Yeah, nobody
and
does.
elves and dwarves. And like, I have friends that I work with that play like Magic the Gathering and shit.
Yeah.
And that's cool. If that's your thing, fucking whatever, man.
Yeah,
For
but that
me,
wasn't mine
no.
either.
Nope, not my thing. You know what I mean? I could watch all the Star Wars shit that I want because in my mind, I'm like, that could possibly happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But fucking dwarves and dragons and shit, nope, not happening.
I mean, it could.
No, I'm not having it. I don't
It
give a
could,
fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That to me
I mean,
was,
yeah, no, I agree.
and like
I agree with you.
my English teacher was like, "How are you not into this?" I'm like, "Because this is fucking stupid. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why."
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Then
I
we
remember.
then we moved from The Hobbit to like Julius Caesar by fucking William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I aced that part of the class because she's like, "Why? What's so different now?" I'm like, "That guy literally, he actually got stabbed by like 12 people
Yeah,
at the Capitol. You know what I mean? On March 15th.
But-
Like,
but
I
then-
know that shit from history class, but that shit actually happened. So
Yeah.
this little bullshit play about it makes fucking sense to me because that shit happened.
but
You know
then the
what I mean?
bad part is like in English, you go from like Julius Caesar, right? Which like I also found interesting, to like the fucking Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
And like nobody liked that book. Let's be
I
honest.
actually like that book.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. That was one of my
I like the movie, but not the book. I probably also I didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind that fucking book. But like then we had to read like dumb shit. We had to read like the Canterbury Tales that were written in like 1500 fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I don't want to read fucking old English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Like Romeo and Juliet and shit. I didn't.
Yeah,
like that.
dude, it's hard. Like you're reading backwards. It's
Yeah,
you know.
dude. But like, did you? Whenever you read Shakespeare, though, did you try to read like the English version while your teacher's sitting there reading the Shakespeare version?
No, I just
Like, you're
remember.
trying to
I just remember
process?
using like Cliff Notes all the time,
Yep.
and like my English teacher was like a sadistic lady that she would go on Cliff Notes and see what was on there, and then put shit in the quizzes for fucking
Yep.
Shakespeare that wasn't on Cliff Notes. So
Yeah.
you couldn't even read Cliff Notes. You actually had to read the shit to get to like pass her quizzes. Like that was
Yeah.
the most sadistic thing I ever saw. I was like, this lady just fucking loves pain.
See,
She
dude,
loves causing people pain. That's fucked up, dude.
I got to a point though where I got so lazy that I realized I hate reading so much that I would just go on YouTube and just search the audio version of the book
Yeah, I mean,
because that was just easier to me.
I can't do it, dude.
Yeah,
Can't do
I
it.
agree.
Dude, I get halfway through a Sports Illustrated now, and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
I don't care what's in here. Fuck Serena Williams. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't care. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
I agree.
I literally read like 2 pages about football and then close the thing and fucking throw it away.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
I'm
agree.
done with it.
I agree.
Reading just does not entertain me. But you put on like a football like talk show, I could sit there for hours and watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to like 4 retired assholes talk about shit that, you know, they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about
Yeah.
anymore because it's not 1985.
I agree.
Like, why the fuck do they still have Terry Bradshaw on fucking shit is my question, bro.
I don't know, dude. I really don't.
You know what I mean?
No, I got it. Yeah, I mean,
The dude's like this, like like rapey old man now that like he doesn't know where he's at.
Yeah.
And we still have to listen to him talk about the fucking Steelers. And I personally don't want to listen to him talk about the fucking Steelers anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
He doesn't even know what's going
it's
on
not
anymore.
1974
Yeah.
anymore, bro. It's over. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree. So, which execution method do you believe is the most interesting in history?
Like,
I know that was a weird transition, but we were talking about
yeah.
history. So.
Okay. I mean, yeah. But I don't know because I've looked into a lot of this shit because I'm kind of fucked up.
But
I
like
was like,
I know where you've seen it from too.
I was like the Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
It stands you in that fucking thing and closed,
Mhm.
and the spikes went through you. I thought
Yeah.
that shit was cool.
But listen though,
Um,
I know where you found like most of that shit at because it was probably the same place I found it. The infographic show.
I've
They got a
watched
bunch of
that.
shit on
I've
there.
watched that, but mostly because I'm a fucking weirdo, and I literally would just like sit there and like see like they have a museum of like torture or
Yeah.
something weird like
Yeah.
that. You know
Which
what
I
I
want to
mean?
go to, which is
Yeah, me
so
too.
fucking weird, but like
But like the Vikings did this crazy shit to where they'd like hang you up by
yeah.
your like arms, and then they'd like cut out your back and literally like rip your lungs out
Yeah.
from the back. And
I can't remember
they
what
called
they
it something
call it.
crazy, like a screaming eagle or
Yeah,
something
yeah, that's what it
crazy like
was.
that. I forget what it was
Yeah, it
called,
was something
but
like
they
it was
literally like
something
rip
eagle.
your lungs out
Yep.
as you were like hang like suspended and shit, and they cut your back out or whatever. I
Yeah.
thought that shit was probably the most brutal fucking thing you could ever think of. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And then I think there's one called
I like when they hook your fucking limbs to four horses and have them run
yeah.
in opposite directions. That shit's cool. Just there goes your arms.
They
Yeah.
got one called like the Catherine Wheel too. Have you ever heard of that one?
No,
They like
maybe.
they like tie you up to a wheel and then just beat the shit out of you with a hammer until you die, basically. Which is so fucked up, but like I thought that was pretty cool.
Dude, that's what Italy did to fucking Mussolini.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. Kind of. They
That's
like
where it originated.
they no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's like old timey shit. But like they literally
No,
like
no, no. Like I mean, that's like it originated in Italy
yeah, okay. Well, that's probably like
by some bitch
medieval
named
shit. Yeah,
Catherine something.
but like they like rounded him up with his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and they like beat the shit out of him, and they hooked him to like cars, and they like drug him through town,
Yeah.
and then they hung him up on like a fence, and people were just like walking up, like the entire like Italian population just walked up until they were dead, and like threw acid on them and shit,
Yeah.
and like spit on them and beat them and stabbed them and shit, like crazy shit.
Yeah.
And that's only in 1945, so like you're not even
Yeah.
talking that long ago. You know what I mean? But yeah, they hooked them to cars and they just drug them through fucking town.
That's fucking
Dude, that's
crazy,
awesome, dude.
That is awesome.
Fucking right. If you want to make a statement, just drag her asses through town and have
Fuck
everybody in town just come beat the shit out of them. You know what I mean?
I mean, that is pretty
I feel like that's what my mom told me if I ever got hooked on drugs too. She said she just have the whole family come in and just beat the shit out of me. So
I feel like that's like normal though.
yeah, she was like, "We'll beat you into being sober." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which like, I was never on any like hard drugs, so that really didn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she
I
said.
mean,
She's like, "We'll lock you in a room. We'll just beat the shit out of you until you're
to
sober."
be fair,
And you're
though,
like,
that's our
"Okay."
family, dude.
That swear to God that is.
That like our
Swear
family
to
would
God.
do that.
Swear to God that is.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Like grandma's told me on multiple occasions, if you ever treat a girl bad, I'll knock your fucking teeth down your throat.
Yeah.
Like has told me that sober and
Mhm.
drunk many times.
Yeah,
And I fully believe she would knock my teeth out.
so
you know
do
what I
I.
mean?
Without a doubt.
Because she'd have at least two of our, you know what I mean? She'd have our two uncles hold me down while she just beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, just fucking haymaker after haymaker.
Yeah, bro. I think she just curb stomped me, honestly. And
It wouldn't surprise me.
no.
And then like Uncle Bobby would probably help you up, and Uncle Kevin would just sock you right in the
That's what I mean.
like that's probably how.
Yeah.
That's probably how it would
Mhm.
happen, and that would not surprise me in the slightest bit.
No, dude, we come from a violent bunch.
Oh yeah,
Violent bunch. That's why people are like, why are you the way you are? I'm like, bro,
family.
come to Thanksgiving, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I
really,
mean? There's
really.
at least 3 threats of physical violence.
Oh yeah,
You'll see me like fucking jujitsuing a fucking German Shepherd right before I eat dinner. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
fucking put him in a UFC chokehold.
yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Our family's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah,
And people were like, oh my God, my family's so nice. I'm like, our family's nice too. They're really loyal
yeah,
and like they're real good to each other. But at the same time, they'll fuck your shit up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you fuck with anybody in our family, bro,
Dude.
it's over for you.
And like the craziest part is our family's grown like allegiances with other families to where those people will come fuck somebody up on behalf of our people.
Yeah.
Which makes,
and vice versa.
Yeah, which makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
They're like, load up the van. We got somebody to fucking kill today. You know what I mean? And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But you just go along with it.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I've had grandma's van loaded up with like 6 dudes before to go fucking abduct somebody and go beat the shit out of them.
Oh,
It happens.
I know.
It happens, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably some other families out there like that, but you know.
I guess, but that's like hard nosed shit, man.
Yeah.
Most
But once
everybody's
again,
like,
though, it's
my
fucking
family
awesome.
just comes together and they just love each other. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you don't have like family wrestling and
Yeah.
fucking crazy shit like that. Like, we choke each other out for fun. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like me and Eddie boxed today
Yeah.
for fun.
But like, we all used to wrestle as kids and like
Yeah.
literally choke each other out, and
Yeah.
there was never an issue. I
And,
still hang out with
like
some
I feel
people.
like people would just like come over in our family, just be like, "Oh, they're just
Yeah,
meanwhile, one of us just
all the
laying there
time.
lifeless
Like,
on the ground. That's just how it is.
yeah, dude. Like I remember, like I heard a story of like all of our family. This is before you were alive.
Yeah.
They took us up to New York because one of our cousins from New York was getting married, and like I believe like me and Chris were like 3,
Yeah.
and they had our Aunt Lisa's cousin Ashley watch us. It was me, Chris, and Katie. And Katie was a baby. Me and Chris were like 3. And she said she walks in, she's holding Katie. She walks in, there's just me, just like fucking beating Christopher off the floor.
Yeah.
And she was like, they'll get tired out. They'll be okay. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like, if that's been happening since we were toddlers, it's just normal now.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I mean?
That's just, I mean, it was eventually just going to progress into what it is today.
I mean, I feel like at least in one holiday setting, at least one time, somebody looks at somebody else and goes, listen, shut your fucking mouth or I'm getting up and I'm beating your ass.
Yeah.
Right at this table
That's
right
fucking
now.
normal, dude.
Right now.
That's
you know
normal.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth or I'm coming over there and you're going to fucking regret it. You know what I mean?
That's literally normal now.
And then afterwards, you're like, all right, bro, I'll see you later. Have a good one. You know what I mean?
Next holiday.
Call me. I'll see you. Give me some ham to take home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, and I tell these stories to people, like normal people, I guess, and like they're like horrified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many of us. There has to be some sort of like hierarchy. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be. So, like, somebody's gonna have to assert their dominance on somebody. You know what I mean? Like, we pretty much go off the age thing. Like, we'll be okay with the age thing. Then you like look at somebody's older and you be like, "You're a bitch." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, "Let's go figure it out." You know what I mean?
I feel like that happens with me and you a lot.
That happens a lot with us.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "You're a bitch," and we're like, "Let's go figure it out." You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It is what it is. No hard feelings.
Yeah.
You know?
Then we dab each other up and then
That's it, bro. You
go
know what I
back to
mean?
eating fucking ham.
Yeah.
With hair in it.
With hair. See, that was the funniest thing that I think that we ever said to grandma, because like my grandma owns this German Shepherd now, to which like she hasn't had a dog in 30 years.
Yeah.
Right. So she owns this German Shepherd now, and like they shed a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a whole dog's worth, you know? And sometimes you get a little hair in there. No big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually just pop it out, be like,
Yeah.
I know that dog. It's all good. You know what I mean? But like the one time, and that's the other thing, is like our family will call you out on your bullshit real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they'll roast the shit out of you. So the one time we were talking about hair in the food, and grandma was like, luckily I never have hair in my food. And TJ and I just like look at each other, and I'm like, nope, not doing it, bro. I gotta say it. She's like, no, come on, there's never any hair in my food. I said, Graham, listen, I gotta brush my teeth with a fucking comb. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Dude,
the one time we had wings, bro.
Oh, dude. She bought wings from like Aldi.
Yeah.
That were like that big. They had like toothpick bones.
Yeah.
And it was like a little fucked up. But like I wasn't gonna say nothing because she literally cooked us food.
Yeah.
I didn't expect her to cook us food. I didn't ask for her to cook us food. So
Which,
like
by the way, Graham does all the time, and I fucking love that.
yeah, dude, that's awesome. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You roll up somewhere, she's like, here, I made you food. And
Yeah.
you're like,
I made you
let's go. You know?
hamburgers.
Yeah, let's go, you know? So like I'm never gonna be that person that's like, I don't want your food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll eat your food no matter what. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It is
exactly.
what it is. So like I'm like pretending to eat the food and I'm like nibbling on it, whatever. But the dog's behind the deck from
Yeah.
us. So like she'd be standing there and be like, how's the wings? And we'd be like, good, Graham, thanks. You know, we appreciate it, you know?
Yeah.
And then like I'd like chuck the whole wing over the deck and I just hear the dog like just like snapping bones and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, he'll be all right. They say never to give dogs chicken bones, but he just ate like a fucking dozen wings
Yeah.
back here. You know?
Yeah, he did.
He's over there eating like the Quaker steak and lube,
Yeah.
all you can eat wings back here. But
And he
he'll
fucking
be,
loved them too.
yeah, dude. He was so happy about it.
Mhm.
She'd be like, yeah, you can give him chicken bones. It's all
Yeah.
good. I'm like, that's all I'm doing is throwing my bones back here. It's no big deal, you know?
And every
Yeah.
single time me and Eddie heard that crunch, we just like looked at each other and then just like laughed.
It literally sounded like an alligator eating a fucking chicken, bro. Like
Yeah.
a whole chicken. You know what I mean? They just like, you're like, oh, come on, you know? But yeah, dude, we roast the fuck out of each other. Like, even
yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, Grandma came in the club with this hand fucking brace on.
Yeah.
And like, we all like look at each other. You know what I mean? We're like, what the fuck's that hand brace on? You know?
Yeah.
And like Uncle Bobby and I look at each other because we got very similar humor. And I was like, what'd she do? She get done fucking bowling a 300 at fucking at Brunswick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just bust up laughing. He goes, I was about to tell her she finally took down fucking Dick Weber for the final time. You know what I mean? You know, it's over, you know. She beat him for the trophy, you know. So we roasted the fuck out of her. She was like, I literally might have to have surgery on my hand. And I was like, bro, that's going to take you out the league for at least 6 to 8 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up life that we live in this family, man.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucked up life. All right, bro. I ain't got nothing else, and it's like fucking late as fuck. So I'm ready to go to bed. So we're gonna sign off. Buy our merch. That Google Doc. Nobody posted pictures or questions to that. So fuck us. Apparently, that's cool.
Yeah.
Go on there, post some questions. Give us some ideas, anything you want to hear on here.
Any feedback? Tell us
any
to fuck
feedback.
ourselves, like Eddie said.
Tell us we're
time.
dicks. I don't know. Scream at us in German. I don't give a shit. Buy the merch. Shop TETV.com. Use that code TETV free.
Yep.
Get you a free koozie with any shirt, hat, crew neck, hoodie, flag, whatever you want to buy other than a koozie. Get a free koozie. We need to come up with some different koozies too.
Yeah, we do.
Saying.
Trust me, we're working on.
We're gonna be adding some more merch. I came up with some ideas for some new merch, so we'll come out with some shit. Maybe intermix some shit in there that people will buy. So order that stuff, and then be patient for us to get it out to you because we gotta go through a whole bunch of bullshit to get it out to you. So buy that shit, get us some money because we're grubby motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, and
we might have a guest next week.
Hopefully,
just to let you guys know.
Hopefully,
which that will be funny
because it does. I love you to death, but it gets monotonous after a while. Just
I agree. I told you that.
Just this, you know what I mean? Now we can have somebody fill the fucking crack of the couch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like a fucking little bear.
They're gonna have to sit there and like hold it like a fucking total asshole next week, and I can't wait for it.
Oh yeah.
So
I completely agree.
Yeah, stop back next week. Follow us on all social media.
Yeah,
we just found out we have Facebook today. I didn't even know we had fucking Facebook.
I didn't either.
Facebook, Twitter, Insta, TikTok, everything.
And now that we have a video this time, we will be posting clips to fucking everything.
Reels, TikTok.
Your fucking grandma will see it on Facebook.
Everything, bro.
Oh yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys again next week.